Masturbation.
Why are you watching?
What the fuck is that? Dude, we can't afford a John Williams fanfare. That shit's expensive.
Ah, fuck it. Just start the show. Petereson got reinstated. And for people who don't know, he was suspended from the NFL for hitting his kid with a switch. To which, when I heard that he got reinstated, I had said, I hope someone takes his fucking head off. Not the real appropriate thing to say. And one of the guys that I work with looked at me and said, all he did was hit his kid with a switch. I don't know if people know what a switch is, but I know what a fucking switch is.
Did he make the kid go get it himself?
No. I don't know.
Because it's not punishment unless you have to go get your own stick.
That kid was head to toe in marks.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy I work with said, well, it's not like he punched his kid in his face. And I would have rather been slapped or hit than hit with the switch. My problem with the case itself and everybody being like, well, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I'm a firm believer in there's not enough discipline for kids. I don't have a problem if someone wants to crack their kid in the ass to get their attention. I have no problem with that. A little in the back of the head, I have no problem with that. You grab a switch, there's an issue. Whether you want to believe it or not, you are a fucking role model. You're on TV, you're making millions of dollars. That's excessive. Hitting a kid with a switch, that's excessive.
Here's the thing that I want to bring up. It's not really a matter of legality when it comes to the things like the NFL, because they have a clause in their contract about behavior. Mm-hmm. So when people are like, well, in the area he was in, it's legal, I give no shit.
Yeah, that doesn't
because
matter. He
has a clause in his contract about behavior. And if he violates that clause, the NFL has every right.
Not only that, but the kid was like 3 or 4. I'm sorry, I believe he was 4. You've had 2 kids that were 4. They do shit to piss you off. They're 4.
Yeah.
Right. What could he have done? Did he go take your car for a joyride? You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong. I've tried the timeouts. They didn't work with my kid, but I would never think of hitting a kid with a switch. I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, and he had them up in his groin area and up on his arms. To me, he should have been... They're treating it like it's nothing compared to Ray Rice knocking his fiancée out. Yeah. And I thought, she's of sound mind. She's an adult.
Right.
She could have left the situation. Adrian Petereson has like 6 or 7 kids, all from like different fucking moms. He gets his kid, beats his kid, and everybody's like, you know what, he's a good football player. Yeah. Let's reinstate him. I don't agree with it. I give a lot of fucks that he's back in the NFL. How high does our scale go? Does it go to 5?
Yes.
I think 5 is, time.
I give 5 fucks that the NFL reinstated that cocksucker, and I give no fucks if he gets hurt. None. I could care less if he doesn't come back. He could have a cardiac episode in the 50 fucking yard line, and if someone even goes to resuscitate him, I wish that person be dead. Seriously, that is wrong.
Wow.
Hey!
I future want someone who may or may not be a good Samaritan to die. That's how much I care about this.
Hey, the kid can't.
I want anonymous EMTs.
Yeah. You know what? You know what? If he's going under cardiac arrest or has an allergic reaction to something and he's still allergic to penicillin, give him penicillin. The kid didn't
well, now
deserve
that
it.
you're top of the list, if something happens to Adrian Petereson,
yeah, no shit.
He's probably going to Dallas anyway. I don't give a shit.
Anyway, honestly, I gave no fucks about that story, but now that you've presented it the way that you have...
Yeah, I was going to say, I really hadn't been following it.
Right, I will give 2 fucks.
I will say I give at least 1 fuck about that, yeah. I heard way more about the Ray Rice thing than that.
Good job, Tim.
Yeah, you brought
me care about sports.
Sweet.
Well, it wasn't so much about the sports as it was him beating the shit
It's
out
a
of
sports
his kid.
story and you made me care.
Yes. And it wasn't Packer related.
Right, and it's not Packer related. It's Viking related.
Fallen Soldier Monument in Michigan, Michigan's Veterans Memorial causes controversy over the prominence of a gun. So I'm pretty sure most of you have seen that, the battlefield cross.
Yep.
Okay, so that's what they want to put in. A planned monument that would serve as a final piece of a Veterans Memorial in Detroit, in a Detroit suburb, caused controversy over the prominent depiction of a military rifle. Blah, blah, blah.
Soldiers have guns?
Exactly.
Are you shitting me?
Then it explains what the battlefield cross is and that it's been used since back in the Civil War to memorialize fallen soldiers. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what it looks like. There was a concern from a couple of the members regarding the specific memorial that was proposed, specifically the gun. They understood the history and meaning of it. They just didn't feel it was appropriate for that specific location.
Okay. You're talking about Detroit, right?
Yes.
First of all, let's be clear.
Don't they hand that shit out when you're born and walk out of the hospital? Or get carried out of the hospital?
I think they filmed part of the Terminator there because they didn't have to dress the set.
But it's a statue. They're not using the real fucking
That's
gun.
the thing. It's a
and he's
statue.
not shooting it.
No one's shooting it. It's in a Veterans Memorial. What the fuck is the problem?
Well, he was busy playing Grand Theft Auto and he noticed a gun in the...
Like... This will be further discussed on April 20th. So nothing's going to get done at that meeting.
Right.
If they all remember to show up.
Exactly.
Touché.
Focal point is fine, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, if the council doesn't want it as a focal point, that's fine. But we don't want some foo-foo fountain either. This was one of the people making the statue. But, yeah, so... Yeah, and the video games thing you were just talking about, quote at the end. If people are worried about their kids seeing a gun, take away their video games. Done.
Seeing a gun.
Seeing a gun.
How many people have died seeing a gun? I've seen lots of guns in my life. I have not yet died.
That I'm aware of. Because we stay over here. We're not shipped over there.
Yes. Sad but true.
Okay, but that still, particular gun, I would see this side of it if I were shipped somewhere. Yeah. Not this side.
No, well, you wouldn't see it fucking face down into the ground.
No, I wouldn't, because I would
never
be under it.
See it. Oh, yeah, yes.
Because I would be a bad troop.
Yes.
We've already established that. My mouse hand works much better than my actual body rotation.
I think those people are on fucking crack.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And I give a fuck that as a society, right now we're more worried about the sight of guns than what that gun...
What it meant.
What this particular gun actually represents.
Yeah.
If I was a veteran, to me that would mean more than some of the memorials they have up. Because that's... The only argument I could see with them not doing it is if a bunch of veterans came forward and said, that is the battlefield cross, not the I'm home.
Yes, I could see that, but...
That I could see.
That's not the problem.
Detroit.
Yeah, and once again, fucking Detroit.
Yeah, I give shits about this because I think they're ridiculous people.
Yeah, I give a fuck because they're being just ridiculous about it.
Yeah, I'll go 4 shits.
4 shits?
4 shits.
I give 2 fucks. I think you should let them put it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there shouldn't have been a news article. There shouldn't be anything about it. Just it should go in.
You want to do another one, or do you want to read? Soldiers suffer from low morale despite $287 million optimism campaign.
I figured someone else would hit this one.
$287 million to
make the troops
more
optimistic.
Yes. You know what would make the troops more optimistic for 280? A pay raise.
A fucking pay raise.
Body armor.
Or something they could legitimately use in the field.
Plane ticket home.
How the fuck did you spend $260-some million and not make them happier? How could you?
Do you know how many lap dances I could buy for $287 million?
Get on Beast Snappers. $1 a piece. Toss them in the raffle.
Happy troops.
Yes.
Where were
really
you?
Happy.
I was at the lap dance. Oh, okay. You're a happy troop. $287 million in an optimism
and you couldn't make them happy.
I have a potential reason why they might be unhappy. And this is one of my stories, but I'll just tie it in with this one. People back home are pissed off about soldiers stealing shit and feel they should be prosecuted. From like the Iraq War, when people took shit from Saddam's mansion, people are pissed about it. Maybe that's why they're pissy.
We have a long history of doing that.
Yeah,
we do. How do you fucking think we got all the
that's what happens in war.
Yeah.
That's just how it works.
Plus, then there wouldn't be that the guy on the Discovery Channel who does the
Ancient Aliens guy?
No. Well, it might be the Ancient Aliens guy.
Funny.
But he does the not
that guy. Alien.
He does the it's some artifact where he's like, these people had the last one I watched was a photo thing out of Hitler's bunker. This is the last time we knew where it was.
Oh,
he went missing now. Right.
The same guy actually went into. You can still get into his bunker, by the way.
But we got, there was a photo that was taken. The one I saw was actually from the Eagle's Nest. The photo album was taken. Here's what it looks like. Here are the images we saw from newspaper stories about it. It disappeared sometime in between these dates. We need to find it.
So they're hunting down Indiana Jones.
And then they give you a reward if you can find it.
Okay.
Because it belongs in a museum.
Yeah, of course.
I'm making fun of Indiana Jones because he fails at that
every single time.
But that's the problem. You can't tell these guys you can't take the shit when the government's taking the shit.
Yeah.
And then you take it from them and you want to prosecute them. Plus all the action that people, because all the shit that's in the news with privates and sergeants and whoever doing all this crap, that shit's always happened.
Yeah.
There's just. People were smart enough, and fuck, we didn't have cell phones back then. So when you pissed on a prisoner of war, it wasn't on camera.
Well, soldiers are suffering from low morale. I understand that, but you don't fix morale by.
I don't know what they did with that money.
I don't know either, but it's probably some shitty ass team building exercise like your boss would do.
Fucking something stupid.
No, give them a pay raise. Make a faster rotation. Cycle them in and out of country faster so they can see their families more. Get them sat phones. You know how many minutes you can buy on a track phone for that amount of money?
Skype, motherfucker.
Right. I mean, give them some bennies. Do some, $287 million. Give me that money and put me in charge of troop morale. Yeah. I will fix that shit.
The sad thing is, you sit there and you think about they have $287 million that they did not use to boost soldier morale. And we have how many charity organizations send a card to a troop? Send this to a troop overseas.
Yeah.
Even silly shit that we take for granted, like toothpaste and Q-tips and shit. Okay, I understand you're bringing the country together to support the troops. You just took $287 million. Where the fuck did it go?
Right. What was your optimism campaign, and why did it fail so terribly?
They gave them all shirts with smiley faces on them.
And they hired the guy from. Office Space to come in and go, you know that Afghanistan, I'm going to need you to fight there for another 6 months, okay?
Yeah.
The sad thing is there are more companies over here, and for that matter, more entertainers over here that go over there that don't get paid, that want to do it for the troops. Okay. WWE does it. A show for the troops, support the troops. Every year, Titus has done it several times.
Yep. Louis Black went.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a bunch of country.
I was going to say, Ted Nugent's probably lives over there.
Yeah. I mean,
no, he lives on his nice, huge.
But he's gone over there.
Oh, I'm
sure he's gone over
Trace
there.
Atkins has gone over there. A lot of people you don't think, and they do it free of charge, and they start, these Wounded Warrior projects. Are you shitting me? No, I don't disagree with those projects.
They're doing good things.
But there's $287 million that could go towards those organizations, or better yet, towards shit that we don't need those organizations. Give them a Hummer with more metal plating. I don't care.
Right? Protect the troops.
Yeah.
Because I love the troops.
Yeah.
Love the troops.
They do what I don't.
Right.
Because I don't want to do it.
Well, and not even that I don't want to, I would be bad at it.
Oh, yes.
You don't want me to.
Yes.
Unless they come out with the...
Right.
Oh, if it's all mouse and keyboard, fuck yeah. I'll do that all day long.
Especially with respawns?
Yeah. That's a problem I have with real life. Respawns and save points.
This is another one where I'd have to go off the chart with how many fucks I give. That is a ridiculous amount of money that is not being used
to fail.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
To fail for the people that are
too.
representing us.
Use $200-some million and fail.
Hey, you want to know a really good idea? Why don't you ask them what would boost your morale?
What would make you happy? It's fucking.
You're doing a shitty job. Not that you're doing a shitty job, but the job that you are doing is shitty.
Yes.
Okay. I recognize that the job you are doing is a shitty job. Mm-hmm. Again, not that you are doing a shitty job. The job itself is shitty. Not all of us are cut out for it. Not all of us want to do it. We appreciate the hell out of you doing it. What would make it more pleasant for you?
Yeah, it seems like a nice questionnaire would finish this.
And Kinko's will print that shit up cheap.
Exactly.
I'll set up a website. They can log on and click yes or no.
Print that shit
we'll
up.
Tabulate it in an Excel file.
I've eaten an MRE. For $287 million, I'm sure Gordon Ramsay would be happy to go cook food for those fuckers. Yeah. Something as stupid as that.
They might even do it for free. Make it a Hell's Kitchen competition.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Kitchen Impossible guy. That would be a Kitchen Impossible.
Today you get
dinner in Afghanistan.
Sand crabs.
Right.
To cook.
Everybody on a plate.
The
chef needs you downstairs.
Oh, God.
Have a bunch of Humvees painted up with the Hell's Kitchen logo to fly them to the airport. Fly them to fucking Fallujah, and you're cooking supper for the troops.
I give a lot of fucks. That's ridiculous.
I give many fucks.
I give so many fucks I can't quantify it in a number.
Yes.
It is ridiculous that we can't make the troops happy.
With that amount of money.
Especially, we have a volunteer military. These people are volunteering to do a job that not all of us want to do or can do that needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.